Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a scrapbook process video for you today. Not for any challenge or hop or anything. I am just loving this October kit from Color Rush Studios, so I'm just going with it. So I am loving it so much. I think I'm going to kill it this month. So maybe at the end of this month, not only will you have a layout share for March's kit. No, April's kit. Gosh, I don't know what month it is for April's kit, but as well as October's kit, which is what this is. And I purchased it after the fact. So I am super excited to use it. I just love everything in it. And so I don't want to put it away. I want to use it up. Plus I have pictures printed for it. So that works for me. So I am doing a Thanksgiving layout today. So I have taken this, it's kind of like a blue and orange flowery paper, and I did gut it because I'm going to use the inside. And I took the leaf paper and I put that on the inside. And then from my layout from Sketch Sunday the other day, these are the offcuts from that layout. So I used the inside of this hexagon, and now I'm going to use basically the corners of the hexagon. So I have two photos. I have a selfie of all of us sitting down for dinner, and then I have a picture of basically the table set and all of the food. So crazy enough, there really was only 4 of us for Thanksgiving with all of that food. My niece and her daughter did come over for dessert. I think that was it. But I had pulled out my Nana's china. And so we normally do Thanksgiving. We normally used to do Thanksgiving with my Nana. And so I thought it was just fitting to use her china, and it's really pretty. I might pull it out. Well, by this point, it's already past Easter, but I am recording this actually the day before Easter. And I might pull it out for Easter dinner tomorrow, even though we haven't really decided what's for dinner. So, this time, so we just do a turkey breast because we like turkey, but not like a ton of turkey. So we just did turkey breast, and then we did tri-tip because that's definitely our go-to meal for that type of thing. We would have done lobster too. We've been doing lobster tails, but they were so expensive this year, and I can't spend that kind of money. So I chose not to. So I have taken my 2 photos, and I did mat them in white cardstock. And then from the cut apart sheets, there's this little piece that says note, and it's like a notebook paper. So I decided, well, I'm going to take my notebook punch, and I'm actually going to make it notebook paper. The holes didn't line up at all. And it really kind of looked a little funky, but I am going to fix that. So I'm going to start by roughing up the edges of my white cardstock. These are the only ones that I'm going to rough up. I will kind of mess up the pages or the notebook page where the side is, like you tore it out. And then I'm going to take the Distress Oxide in Dried Marigold, which has definitely been my ink of choice for this kit. And I'm just going to do the edges of my photos and the edges of this cut apart piece, because I felt like the white was really kind of in your face. And I do like my photos to pop, but I think they pop just fine. So I do decide to rough up just the edges of, oh no, I did rough up the edges of the leaf paper. So I also roughed up the edges of the hexagon paper, but not the actual hexagons, just the stuff that's going to be on the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and stick those down, and then I'm going to need to decide how I want my photos to go. So I wasn't sure which one I wanted on the top or which one I wanted on the bottom, but I definitely wanted to get both photos on this layout. So one is a 4x4 and one is a 4x6. And I know sometimes it's really hard to do those two sizes together. And I also struggle sometimes when I have a 4x6 or two 4x6s and one is portrait and one is landscape. Sometimes I struggle with that, but I really liked how this one worked. So my photo of us eating dinner is going to basically tuck into those hexagons and is pretty straight. And then I'm going to take the note card and the picture of the table setting, and I'm going to kind of make them wonky and stack them up on the top. And I like how that looks. I'm definitely one to make my photos a little askew, so it makes me happy when I see that. So I'm actually going to take two of the words from the foam sticker sheet from the kit. I'm going to take thanks and family, and I'm just going to grab a set of thickers. I think they were an Amy Tan one, and they're kind of coppery maybe, and they say and I spelled out the word for. So my title is going to be Thanks for Family, which I thought was very appropriate for Thanksgiving. And now I'm just going to add a couple of other pieces from this foam sheet. I'm going to add a couple of leaves, and then there was like a bottle of apple cider, which I thought was perfect because we always get the kids apple cider. So you can see my daughter's is there in her little wine glass. She doesn't have wine, she has apple cider. And then I'm going to go through the cut apart pieces, and I'm going to find this piece that says I love fall, and I'm going to fussy cut that out, and I'm going to put that on top of the family photo down there. And then I think this is where I'm going to go, and I have this scrap piece of paper. It had the pumpkins on one side and the blue plaid on the other, and I fussy cut out a couple of those pumpkins, so I had those. And then I also fussy cut out one of the cards, and it had a couple of kind of label pieces there. I'm not actually going to use any of them on this layout. I did contemplate putting one down at the bottom for the date, but that note card has plenty of room for journaling, so I think I can just add it up there. We'll see once I get the journaling on if I have one of those pieces left, if I need to put the date there. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to have one left, number one. And number two, I wasn't really feeling it down there. So if I need a date, I may just stamp it on the frame now that I'm thinking about it. So that is going to do it for this layout today. I hope you enjoyed it. I love how it turned out. I am loving this kit. I will leave a link to Color Rush Studios down below. If you have any questions for me, I do love to chat with you. So that is going to do it for this layout. Remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next time. Bye.